This is another Earth Angel dream. I'm going to call this one the Immigrant Woman. Now, this dream, again, is an angel dream, meaning I felt like I got called to assist in the crucial moment for someone who needed a miracle. This woman was an immigrant, and she was traveling to the United States illegally with children. Now, she had gotten to the point where she was here, and they were putting all of the people that traveled to America in like this building. They were giving them like apartments to stay overnight because the journey was long and it was time to wind down, and everybody was going to start figuring out what it is they were going to be doing in America. The start of this new life was approaching, and so this was the phase where people were just being divided up into, I guess their new life profiles, if they were going to be doing whatever kind of work it was they were going to be doing. This was that point in the journey. And this woman had two small children with her, and it didn't turn out well. I got called in at the point where she was basically being attacked. Again, sexually attacked by these guys that helped to bring the people over. And I honestly don't know the fate of her and her children. It didn't seem like I was able to help that much. She fought back as much as she could. In this particular dream, the funny thing is this: miracles happen when human beings have done everything they can to help, and we are past our abilities to make the outcome what it should be. But when human beings don't do their part, and they don't do what they're supposed to do, is to help another human being, sometimes the miracle is lost. And so I felt like this dream was the experience of a miracle lost, because the people in this apartment building knew that this woman needed help. But I get the feeling that they were all immigrants, and they were all afraid that if they spoke up, then they would be targeted and they would be removed or killed or whatever. And so self-preservation came before helping this woman and her children. And even though I was there trying my best to help her escape these predators, I don't know that she made it. And the reality of the situation was people were watching and people were listening. My perspective, once again, was from her shoulder. And so all I could see is people's head popping out of their apartment doors with the look and feeling of dread, of being just anxiousness and angst is all I could feel. And, she was trapped in this apartment, but you could clearly hear from the hallways what was going on. And she fought for a while, but it didn't last. And so I left. I didn't know or see her fate, but I had the sinking feeling that she had been victimized, and the predator unfortunately won in this circumstance. And I can't help but to feel it's because there was an opportunity for other people to step in and to help this woman. And when an opportunity exists for people to help, perhaps the angelic effect is weakened. Not sure. When we call for help, when we call on our angels, God help me, generally when people are around, that help comes through those people. They jump up, they assist. Those people become the miracle workers because they are there in that moment in time, and God works through them. But when you're alone, you say, God help me. Oh, this angel or this energy came out of nowhere. I don't know what happened, but I was able to just free myself. It becomes this miracle as if we don't know the source of the strength. But when people are there, the people are the miracle. And so I kind of, that dream just made me wonder, you know, would she have been safe if everybody came together and said no, and stood together and standed together, and those people decided to be her miracle that day? Would she have been safe? Was my power or was my energy weakened as a result of humans being there with the energy of fear, with the energy of selfishness, or of only thinking of themselves? Was that weakening my effect for helping this woman? Because free will, human free will, is so powerful. Human manifestation of thoughts and ideas is so powerful. And the angelic realm, we can't trump that. We can't come in and trump what it is humanity is bringing to reality. We can only assist and when we're called to uplift your will, to make something happen in accordance with free will. So this dream just made me feel like, the limiting power that angels have as servants to God's will, which is, prevalent through people's actions and thoughts, is pretty powerful. Once again, bipolar dreaming, or is it spiritual awakening and me understanding parts of my soul are starting to integrate with my human physical experience? I believe the latter. I believe that it is a spiritual experience. I don't believe this is just a bipolar, delusional dream. Stay tuned. There's another dream coming soon. Bye.